Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Josh Tomlin, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Here it comes. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Markakis, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in the 2003 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Settling in now, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Lucas Sims, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
In now, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. 1 down. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. I love watching him hit. He just has a knack for getting on base. In fact, he's in the top 5 in that category in the National League. So expect him to see him work the count and hit the ball hard when he gets a pitch he can handle.
in is Christian Yelich. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, right fielder.
Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Two out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out hit here keeps the inning alive for Brandon Drury.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Brandon Drury will bat next as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. This is in the air to left field. Kemp has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Miami. We are still scoreless. So here's Matt Kemp now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with the double in the ball game last night. First offering on its way. This is line to left, and he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Kemp gets his lead at first, nobody out. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party. The ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it to Gordon for one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Batting seventh, third baseman,
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball bounced foul near Wash. Third base coach Ron Washington. Comes set and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. Swing and a liner, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Troy Tulowitzki batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Hard ground ball to third. Ruiz loves it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson scoops it up. And there are 2 away now.
batting seventh, left fielder, Carmen Lopez.
Striding into the box, Carmen Lopez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Lopez is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball two. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Oh, and it's off the foul ball in right for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, some might consider this a cheap home run because he didn't exactly crush it. but he got enough of it to doink it off the foul pole, and that's all it takes. And guess what? It looks like a bomb in the box score tomorrow.
Martin Prado now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Miami. Leading off the inning, Ozzie Albies. And they'll need him to get something going here. Now here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. So 1-1. Hit out towards second. On to first, and it's dropped. Boy, and on a muff catch, he's going to reach it first. Wow.
As we watch this, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Looked like the throw was on target, and it was. He just didn't close the glove over it, and he's safely aboard as a result. Those are tough to explain sometimes.
Standing in now, Lucas Sims. Now a bunt attempt here. Tulowitzki for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder, Andrew Toll.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter, Andrew Toll. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
To second for 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So digging in now, Nick Markakis. First time up, he went down looking. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Prado has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. It remains 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Josh Tomlin, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Josh Tomlin.
First pitch coming, here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
Here's D. Gordon now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies scoops it up on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Digging in, Christian Yelich. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
2 out, nobody on. Three and 2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Albies picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Trying to send him packing for the second time. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Matt Kemp. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-2 home. And he just misses with a curveball. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Atlanta.
So stepping in, Tyler Flowers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the strike. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Marlins 1 and the Braves nothing. Giancarlo Stanton now 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Stanton is retired, and there's one away. All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Brandon Drury will bat next. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home port.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy.
Stepping up to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
This is line to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it 1-0. At the plate, Dansby Swanson.
Leading off for Atlanta, shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Standing in, JT Realmuto as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
0-1's the count.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Albies ranging into shallow right, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Number 3.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Into the box now, Carmen Lopez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 1-0. Right side. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Martin Prado will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Realmuto at second, Lopez at first with no outs. Now a spin and a throw back to second, runner back standing. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Now batting, Josh Tomlin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Swing and a line drive. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Marlins 1 and the Braves nothing. The next to bat for Atlanta, Lucas Sims will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
The 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Lopez sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Ready now for the Marlins, D. Gordon. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
In is Christian Yelich as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 to first. There's one.
He's out.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo.
So a runner at first now with 1 away and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Yelich, base runner at first with one out. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. A runner on first with two away. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now the 2-0. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Marlins leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And guys, 7th inning already? Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here it comes on 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, one away. So here's Matt Kemp now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little trap.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 1-0. Matt Whistler gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Matt Whistler.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto. Past battles with Matt Whistler. He's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Up around the face. Tulowitzki aboard here at first with nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis is over. 1 down. Harmon Lopez will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. This is flared out towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home. Tapped down the line. That rolls foul for strike one. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Count is 1 and 2.
2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for Miami, but they're up 1-0. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lopez is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in once again, Leo Ruiz. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Ready for another chance. Ozzie Albies 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Lined into left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Kurt Suzuki will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Kurt Suzuki.
Line toward the alley in left center. Lopez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Tony Watson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Watson.
Derek Fisher is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. high and right down the middle for a strike. Now the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Striding in, D. Gordon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Gordon on his way to second now. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So a double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
In is Christian Yelich. His previous battles with Tony Watson, he's had some success. 5 for 11. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and he is in there. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Up next from Miami, Giancarlo Stanton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Elliot Sanchez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Elliot Sanchez.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Tulowitzki for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 34.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home. That tying run from first is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Coleman leads off second with one gone in the inning. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. This is to right field and deep for Freeman. But that'll be off the right field wall. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly. And probably does a good job holding to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back, he was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you can work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw.
High drive deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
At the plate, Tyler Flowers. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making rapid.
But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 to final. Miami took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Josh Tomlin gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Lucas Sims is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Elliot Sanchez records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 1 run on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Homer Metro Rail Station.